Moments ago, we saw the flooding receding so quickly and fish showing up in the streets here in Passaic from the river that was here just last night. Stranded vehicles behind me. We're going to see more and more of this. There's mud that came from the base of the river, which is easily a block and a half that way. A flash flooding siege in the Northeast. States of emergency in New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Multiple deaths reported as the remnants of Ida merged with a front to produce chaos. For the first time in recorded history, the National Weather Service issuing a flash flood emergency for all 5 boroughs of New York City. More than 7 inches of rain in just a few hours. The Western Hemisphere's busiest subway system shut down. Waterfalls pouring down station stairs, trains pulling in to find platforms submerged. People wading through waist-high water. Above ground, stranded cars and water rescues everywhere. And in Queens, a partial building collapse, at least 2 people killed. And at Newark Airport in New Jersey, the wettest day ever recorded. Flooding taking over baggage claim terminals, hundreds of flights canceled. Passaic, New Jersey Mayor Hector Laura pleading during the storm for people to stay inside.
We have too many areas where the flooding has gotten so bad that cars are stuck and we have bodies underwater. We are now retrieving bodies.
The same system torturing southern New Jersey and Pennsylvania earlier in the evening with at least 6 tornadoes.
Look at that tornado!
Experts attributing the frequency of these extreme rainfall events to human-caused climate change.
In reality, what was once the 100-year flood, the flood that had about a 1% chance of happening in any given year, isn't the 100-year flood anymore.
A bitterly divided Supreme Court has allowed the most restrictive abortion law in the nation to stand. For now, most women in the nation's second largest state will be stripped of the right to an abortion. A bitterly divided Supreme Court breaking its silence and a 5-4 decision refusing to block a new Texas law that bans nearly all abortions in the state. Chief Justice John Roberts breaking from the conservative majority on the bench, joining the liberal justices in dissenting the move, calling the Texas law not only unusual but unprecedented. Across the state, protesters called on the high court to step in and stop the ban. But in an unsigned opinion, the conservative majority said the abortion providers who challenged the law did not address complex and novel procedural questions. And so as of today in Texas, the law stands. A physician may not perform an abortion if a fetal heartbeat is detected, which could be as early as 6 weeks into a pregnancy and before some women even know they are pregnant. And there are no exceptions for rape or incest, only for medical emergencies. Justice Sonia Sotomayor, writing in her dissent, the court order is stunning, writing presented with a flagrantly unconstitutional law engineered to prohibit women from exercising their constitutional rights. A majority of justices have opted to bury their heads in the sand.